Hi there, I'm a Jester in Black, and this is a surprise bonus episode between Chapter 10 and 11. I actually managed to recruit both Lorenz and Marianne on the last week before the end of all pre-time skip paralogs can be done. So I'm going to do the Land of the Golden Deer here in order to get Thurzus. Let's see what our opposition looks like. 42 enemy units. That's only a few. Acheron himself only has 15 attack speed and 26 attack, and I believe this is a defeat commander. So I can just probably fly right over to him and kill him, but it would be a waste of quite a lot of experience if I just did that.
That is Acheron. If we can deal with him, that ought to scare the rest of these rats off.
Alright. Let's see what we can do with this turn. Looks like I'll need a little bit of extra damage here in order to get this kill. I could try for it with the Killing Edge, possibly with Sunder. I might as well gamble on the crit if I'm not going to be able to get this any other way. And Felix will still survive. No crit for me. Oh well. We still get some sword experience for Felix, which should help him get into the sword master class eventually.
Stay focused.
I actually have Byleth in the archer class temporarily, just to quickly pick up hit plus 20. I've also reclass burned that into the same. Just trying to pick up a few extra little skills that might be helpful to get before the time skip. That enemy actually has a small chance of hitting Petra. So I think I'll send her this way and bait all of these enemies on this side by herself, and that should be just fine. I should be able to attack with Byleth here pretty safely and get a kill, hopefully.
That is that. That should do.
An Ingrid Mastered Pegasus Knight, which makes her much more threatening. She finally has Darting Blow, which as an enemy she had on Chapter 7. Could use Meteor with Dorothea here. Typically I tend to think that saving it is for the best, but then I end up basically saving it for the entire chapter and not using it at all. I think Lysithea can reach this mage. If she does that from 3 range, I believe she will be safe.
You underestimated me.
She doesn't get much experience, but she's pretty close to leveling up and class mastery.
Oh no.
I'm over gonna dead it down this way so that she'll be able to actually reach something potentially. Might actually be able to hit something with Deadeye here. It's about a 50-50, so I'll take it because she'll still get class experience either way. Wow, we hit. That helps. Although I think Petra should have been able to get that kill by herself, but that's fine.
That's my cue.
I think I can use Physic with Linhart here. And that'll open up Dorothea to be able to use Meteor. 86-97. I like 97% chances of killing an enemy with no counterattack. Seems pretty good.
You were wide open.
The more I use it, the more I like Meteor. And then I might be able to do a hit and run with Ferdinand here. 7 moves, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Something like that might work out. Use the hand axe though.
this was beneath me.
That's fine, Violet's still alive. And she gets class experience for that. %0 hit rate here.
No use.
Petra does really well against physical attacks. Gambits and mages are just about the only things that can hit her. Unfortunately, since she's a female, she can't use the grappler class line and get Tomebreaker. I'm really not a fan of the gender lock classes, but I'm a big fan of Petra, even if she isn't as, you know, ridiculously min-maxable as some other units. He whiffed. I was hoping for a crit and he just missed instead. Oh well. That's probably because of Swordbreaker. Yep. Well, I can trade opponents here. Ryleth should be able to kill the horse, and Felix can probably get this mercenary. I need the crit. Going with Sunder is probably the best bet. Well, let's see. He's got 19 attack speed, so he'll double the archer. Looks like Pegasus can reach him, so I will have to deal with that if I move him into range. 24 attack speed and 30 attack. That's kind of problematic. So it looks like his matchups are not going to be all that great. A lot of Pegasi flying around, cluttering up the battlefield. But I think if I go from the side, maybe? This looks good. He'll survive narrowly, but he will. I don't need the killing edge because I can go for the silver sword here.
Next time, bring your friends.
Alright, and then I just have to do a complete massacre of all the remaining enemies that are in range, basically, and everything should be fine. So I'll start with Bernadetta, I think. With a silver bow. Can't quite get there. Can we get rid of another enemy with Bernadetta? Not that one. What about a mage? A mage might be a good target. Don't have enough speed to double, it looks like. Archer warfare? Okay. There's an enemy she can kill on her own.
Can I go now?
That takes care of that without getting into the enemy Pegasus Knight range. I can probably do this attack with Edelgard just fine. The only problem is hitting. So, Mage might be a better option. Although I might need Lysithea with Luna in order to actually get enough damage in. That's pretty likely to work, so I'll go for that. That's unfortunate. I think that's alright though. I'll kill this one with Edelgard.
Now you know your limits.
Edelgard has 12 resilience, so she'll take 44 damage here, which leaves her with 10 HP. And she'll only take 2 from that, so she can actually tank all those blows. I can use Petra to kill one of these mages as well. Now, unfortunately, I think that both of these have Swordbreaker. Sort of compromises Petra's survivability a little bit. In order to stay out of enemy range. Looks like I can't really do much with her. So I might want to actually pull her over to this side. Or down here. Yep. I can try this with a Silver Sword. And that works.
My heart is full of victory.
Just like that.
And then I can get this kill with Byleth.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
30 damage is not enough to kill Linhardt. So as long as I take out this mercenary, it looks like I should be safe. Might be able to do that with Ferdinand. But I think he has Axebreaker. So the hit rate's only 70%. I can definitely take out the pony though. So can Dorothea take out this mercenary? And the answer to that seems to be yes. And it would go even better if I have Ferdinand providing support. So move him here, break his Silver Axe on the enemy for the guaranteed kill. And then take out the remaining unit with Dorothea.
Only a fool challenges me.
Leave him right there for support bonus. And we'll bring the Thunder with Dorothea here.
All roses have thorns.
And it looks like I have Linhardt who I can use. And he might not be able to do that much good, but I can at least heal someone.
Oh, so much.
Bernadette is probably a good choice. And I'll just sit Lorenz right where he is. I don't plan on using him for this playthrough. He's basically just a key to unlock Thyrsis for Lysithea. Which will make both Dorothea and Lysithea more powerful because Dorothea will get the Caduceus Staff. Edelgard's in no danger here, even though she's taking a bunch of damage. Lovely counter kill. And then we have only a few enemies left over here. We only have 12 turns, we're on turn 3. So we seem to be moving along at a pretty good clip. And I kill this pony with Bernadetta. Not alone. Same with the mage, so with a little bit of help she might be able to though. That'll do. Probably want to stay out of this thief's range if I can. The Iron Bow will do, but I don't really want to have a broken weapon in case I fail to kill these mages. So I'll go for the slightly overkill Silver Bow here.
I thought I was dead.
I can probably actually try the Luna attack here again. 87% odds. Not likely to miss twice in a row. But having already missed once, the odds of missing twice in a row are significantly higher. But there we go, we got it.
Of course I won.
She's very close to class mastery.
Think this through.
Edelgard might be able to hit this with 100% accuracy. You can do 98% with the Iron X Plus if I want to be dangerous and risky. I do have rewind, so I can get away with this, but it is a little sloppy. I think I will leave... let's see. Edelgard's slightly damaged, so that way Lysithea can heal her next turn and get the class mastery, even if there are no enemies up there. I think I'm going to want to heal Felix with Dorothea. And I should be able to bait this Pegasus Knight with Ferdinand. No problem. Definitely don't want to use the broken Silver Axe here though. The Iron Axe will do just fine. And then I can advance Petra this way. And open the bridge. Which should enable this enemy to attack Petra, but it's probably not going to work out so well. Also opens up Felix to a line of attack, which I would probably prefer to avoid. Even if both the enemies hit, Petra will still be alive. I'll put Felix right next to Dorothea, that way he gets passive healing. I'll also move Byleth there for the same reason. I actually might want to try Curved Shot if I can get one off. But it looks like I can't quite get an enemy range just yet, so I'll have to count on Petra's baiting to do that. That's the end of that turn.
Ooh, have you found something nice? Go ahead and hand it over.
And now the Thieves with Items are going to start running away. One of them has an Advanced Seal, and I forget what the other one has.
Thieves, do not allow them to escape.
But we should be able to catch them just fine. I haven't even used a Stride Gambit. And I do have those. So I should have no issue catching them.
I will remove you! Flame Spirit, protect me.
Petra's just so ridiculously strong. It's really not fair.
My heart is full of victory.
But at least the enemies have more than a 0% chance to hit her if I don't buff her. Which is more than was the case on hard mode. Wonderful. I get a crit here with Ferdinand.
The mark of nobility.
So that means that I can do something else on player phase with him. 9 turns remain. What does this thief have? He has a Devil Sword. Which is not that much stronger than a Silver Sword. It's only got 1 more might and a big drawback. Still worth picking up due to its rarity. I can go for the kill with Petra here.
Witness Brigid Pride.
That takes care of that threat. I think I will heal Felix.
Sorry.
I think between Byleth and Felix we should be able to get this mercenary down. Okay. How about if I just use Felix? There we go. That'll do. I do have enough speed to double, but only with the Silver Sword, so I'm gonna have to count on just the hits and no chance at any crits here. But it works out, and Felix gets some of that sword experience he needs. Alright, let's get Lysithea her class mastery.
Well done.
There we go. She also gets a level up.
I don't have time for failure.
Her magic is good, her speed is still not great.
Perfect comprehension.
Bowbreaker's not a bad skill. I don't think it's exceptionally good, but it's definitely not terrible. Might be able to get this thief with Bernadetta. Accuracy's a bit of a problem. Oh, we'll try it. Alright, we hit with one of them.
will prevail.
We actually have roughly a 50-50 with Edelgard here, so I'll take that. It's nice that these thieves do not have Axebreaker.
Now you know your limits.
Right, there's the advanced seal. Probably don't want to sit in archer range mounted, so I'll have to dismount before I do whatever I'm going to do with Ferdinand here. But if I go with the bow, that should be fine. And I should also get a counterattack on the archer if he attacks from 2 range.
I will not hold back.
Another crit from Ferdinand.
You should be honored.
There we go, we get the Devil Sword. We'll send it to the convoy. Now we can use Byleth. If I put her here, I think I can get this kill. Do it pretty safely too. There's the crit.
Should I
A lot of crits this chapter.
Your skill is impressive.
There's only a few more fights before Byleth masters Archer and gets hit plus 20. Bogard still needs a little bit of healing, so I think I'll use Linhardt to do that.
You'll be repaid.
And we'll leave Lorenz where he is. Looks like the enemies are going to start mobilizing now. Luckily that one missed. Ferdinand retains his personal skills buffs. Quite a lot of enemies.
The enemy is on the move. Do not let them through.
Certainly. Alright, so from 3 range I can attack with Lysithia here. Might need to use Dark Spikes or Hades to get the kill. Neither of them have a very good hit rate though, but I guess I'll take the risk.
I
Worked
just
out.
worked harder.
Don't have to worry about that one anymore at any rate. I think Bernadette can probably kill this Pegasus Knight. Alright, that looks better.
Anywhere I can hide.
And since she's in the forest, she probably won't get hit. And the only thing that could hit her would be that archer anyway. I think if Edelgard takes out the mage, and then has a little bit of healing, none of these other enemies pose much of a threat to her. Looking at high 20s, low 30s attacks, and she's got about 30 protection, so minor chip damage from them all. I don't really like that hit rate. Smash is very expensive when I've only got 9 uses on the Silver Axe left. All of her combat arts cost 5. But there are only 4 enemies, so she'll have 4 durability left, 1 for each of them. And even if she doubles one of them, she won't get a fight with the archers, so she should be fine.
Failure is not an option.
Alright, and that hit too, so that makes things go much better than they otherwise would have. I would like very much to put Felix over here in attack, but Felix is, you know, not that survivable. Needs a little bit of healing. I could probably sit Byleth over here and take a shot with the iron bow.
Allow me to demonstrate.
I wasn't expecting a kill, but okay.
As expected.
And that should draw this Pegasus Knight away, but that's fine. Won't double Byleth. Byleth will survive. Don't think the grappler can double Felix, so he won't get quadded. I do need to heal him though. Probably don't want this mage fighting Felix. Could eventually just retreat here. And if I go in this forest, I'll actually just bait with Felix. I can reach him with Dorothea with a heal instead of using a physic. It looks like I'll put Dorothea in danger, so physic is the way to go. I think I can on Dorothea to get him up to full health.
Huh, thanks.
Alright, we're a little bit off there, but that's okay. And then I can mount up Ferdinand and retreat with him. Probably don't want to bait the archer if I can avoid it, but anything else is fair game. And then I have Byleth here, who should be just about in range of the boss, and we have Petra over here as well. Bogard should have that side under control, so I could just move Petra towards the boss with the intention of killing him. He is a paralog boss, so he doesn't move on his own, like most of them, even on Maddening mode. So I should be able to play around here a little bit without stepping into his range. And then I want to move Linhardt out of enemy range here, potentially even further. Does this archer look like 10 attack speed versus Bernadetta's 15? Bernadetta should be just fine. There's another turn. We've got 8 left, at most. I'll probably end it a little bit early. Lucky miss. And we get the kill with Felix.
Another win.
Guaranteed miss.
No use.
I like the cartwheel maneuver that she does when she dodges. No cartwheel there, though. That's alright, class experience anyway. No damage to Edelgard here. The poison will hurt a little bit, but that's fine. Yep, this is fine. Bernadetta will actually give much better than she gets, especially if she gets missed. Ah, that's too bad. If the bow didn't break, she would have actually been able to kill him with the crest proc there. There's another dead enemy.
Witness my power.
And if I hit this as a kill, prevents me from taking another 4 damage. Alright, Violet should be able to kill this Pegasus Knight fairly reliably. Might also be able to use a sword to get it done. A little bit riskier. So I think I'll go for the bow.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
5 fights and then she'll be Master of the Archer class. I'm not sure I'll be able to do that this chapter. It's gonna be close. If I put Petra out of range, looks like that'll force this archer to attack Byleth. 28 attack versus 18 protection is only 10 damage. So that'll get her a little bit more class experience. That's probably worth doing. Bernadetta should be able to kill this horse, no problem. She's running out of weapon uses though.
Can I go now?
And then Edelgard can get this kill on the archer. Can even do it with the Iron Axe.
Your defeat was inevitable.
Might as well heal her with Linhardt.
A great help.
Cynthia is a little bit out of range to be able to do anything here. I do have Dorothea, Felix, and Ferdinand on this side. And this Armor Knight is pretty far away, so if they each take out one enemy, we should be in good shape. Ferdinand has the greatest reach.
I'll go.
Felix can probably take out this archer just fine. I don't think he can take out the brawler. So the brawler is probably a target for Dorothea, just because I'll need more damage, and she can probably one-shot him. Hit rate on that's no good though. Group flames him. Sagittae. Yeah, I should probably group flames him. And then, what can Ferdinand do with the Iron Axe? With Helm Splitter, I actually have good odds of killing him. And then I can probably take out this Brigand with maybe Thoron. Or even Meteor. Yep. Alright, so that sounds like a plan. Step 1, Felix.
Too easy.
Get some little more sword experience. Now Ferdinand goes for the Iron Axe, Helm Splitter. Yep, that's as good as it gets.
Only a fool challenges me.
I can actually retreat with him and leave potentially this Brigand to Felix as well. If I decide I don't want to go for the Meteor kill here. And he'll survive that just fine. And then instead of attacking, for experience I can heal him with Dorothea. That should be fine. I can then pull Lysithea over this way. I'll move Petra out of the archer's range so Byleth gets attacked. And the situation seems to be pretty much under control at this point. Just a couple enemies left to clean up. The fool attacked me at 2 range. That might kill him. Yep, it did.
As expected.
Well, 4 more battles with Byleth until we actually get out of the archer class.
Why am I even here?
Alright, more experience for Felix. Does Felix still have his Armor Slayer? He does. Well, we can give him this as well.
You're weak.
And we get a rank up for Authority.
I can do better now.
Empire Archers with her, that's unfortunate. So, I guess it's worth mentioning here because I don't think I've done it yet in this entire playthrough. Felix has Lone Wolf, which means that he gets 5 extra damage when he doesn't have a battalion assigned. And he has a weakness in Authority, so it might seem like the best choice is just don't give him any battalion. But if you can get his Authority rank up to, you know, D or C, you can actually get that 5 damage and some other stats on top of it, and then Lone Wolf is just a nice fallback for his battalion does get removed like it just did. Ferdinand can get the skill. I could also get it with Byleth with a curve shot potentially. The positioning for that's going to be a little bit hard to work out. So I think I'll just go for the Ferdinand kill here. Although I really do want that last bit of experience with Byleth. But let's see. We have boss who we can kill. That'll be another 2 experience. And then this would be maybe another 2. I'd still need another 4. There's only one other enemy on the map. I can't get it to happen, so since it's gonna happen later anyway, I might as well not waste time messing around trying to get it to, you know, happen. Achieving the impossible won't get me anywhere.
Luck is always on my side.
Alright, so that's that. I can probably heal Byleth with a Physic. But I'll start with Felix instead. Also move Petra a little bit closer. Edelgard's fine. Linhardt's a little ways away, so I won't actually be able to heal with him just yet. And then I guess I could attack from 3 range. It looks like Acheron has finally decided that he can move now. Not entirely sure what prompts that. But that makes things a little bit more interesting. I have potential to kill him, but I need to make sure I'll survive. 26 attack, 15 attack speed. 16 damage against Byleth. Let's check if he has other weapons. Fire's pretty much the same, he just has less crit. He does have 32 crit. Which, 18 luck plus 8 crit avoid means that he'll have... So that's 26 versus 32. 6% crit chance on Byleth. I'd rather not give him that. And if I can just wait and cause that to happen, that's probably worth waiting a turn for. Alright, so I do get an opportunity to take this unit out. I think I have enough durability to do a curve shot with Bernadetta here. So it's going to be Edelgard or Linhardt. Linhardt doesn't get much opportunity to use offensive magic. So, I'll try this. And there he goes, he gets the crit.
Huh. Victory.
Alright. Now I will Physic Byleth.
Well done.
And I will heal Felix.
Set.
And then I should be able to get this kill. I can one-shot him with Petra. Guaranteed. But I think I'm going to try the attack with Byleth first, just to make sure that Byleth gets a little bit of class experience.
I'd appreciate it if you could just not get in my way.
That's fine, I still get experience for that, just not very much. And then I will go and give Petra the kill, which will probably earn her another MVP.
Wait! I lose! I give up! I surrender! Please don't kill me! You have my thanks, Professor. Please go on ahead. I will clean up here and then report to my father. See you back at the monastery.
Edelgard got the MVP there. That's interesting. And that was the whole reason for doing that paralog, to get Thyrsis, because Lysithea with 4 range on her magic is really just a little bit silly. In the next one I'll probably do some kind of a side battle here, and then I'll move on to chapter 11. So thanks for watching this, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I hope you'll join me for the next one, and until then...